Cloudcast Media. Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show, amplifying the voices of social impact organizations, entrepreneurs, local nonprofits, and other community champions who shape the culture, creativity, and connectivity of San Diego. Brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, bringing good things to San Diego for over 60 years. Learn more about what is good for you and good for all by visiting www.missionfed.com.
I'm Drew Schlosberg of Cloudcast Media, and we're doing a special edition of our Spotlight on the Community Show. We are here at the San Diego Community Society 38th Annual Fur Ball. Spotlight on the Community Show is brought together by the great folks at Mission Fed Credit Union. For 60 years, they've been doing great things in the community, and we have one of their finest joining us today, Michael Landau, AVP, branch manager in Clairemont, and with his dog, Barkley. Is that correct?
That is Barkley James.
Great. How long have you been with Mission Fed?
I've been with Mission Fed almost 5 years.
5 years now? Oh,
yes.
Very good. Have you always been in the Clairemont office?
I have always been in the Claremont community.
Okay, very, very good. And you were talking about being distracted earlier, Kristen, by a couple of the dogs here. Now you got to see Barkley.
Oh, I know. We've met. We're acquainted. You should go smell Barkley. Barkley was just groomed. Has a nice little, what would you call this?
Doggy cologne. Oh, he's got a scarf, which is a tuxedo scarf.
Yes, it's a tuxedo scarf. So, yeah, he's looking very, very good.
Right. How long have you had Barkley?
Barkley rescued me about a year ago right from this very parking lot.
Amazing.
So did you pick up?
I did. I was actually here. My partner and I were here looking for a dog. There was a long wait, and we were just walking around, and he was being walked by a volunteer, and Barkley jumped towards us. And at that point, we thought it was a sign.
Yeah.
Since having Barkley, we realized he jumps at everyone. But
it
worked.
Yeah.
We were definitely snookered, and he is now the light of my life. I wasn't sure I was going to adopt again.
What type of dog is Barkley?
They told us he's a Chihuahua mix.
Okay.
So I'm guessing a Chihuahua mix with a terrier. He barks a lot like a terrier.
Okay.
And so you picked him up, and how old was he when
he was just over a year when we got him.
Okay, he was over a year, and is he behaving himself?
He is. I am, as I tell him every day, I am so lucky to have him.
Yeah.
He is a great personality. He loves people. He was housebroken instantly. Very easy to please. Just a little love bug. His nickname is Kissy Puppy.
Which you need to call him for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, trust me, I understand. I kiss my dog about 4 billion times a day. You can't resist them.
Yeah.
What has he meant to you? What has he done for you?
I had 2 previous dogs that I lost last year. They were older dogs. I was afraid to love again, actually. Yeah. When you lose an animal after 15, 17 years, You're really afraid to open up your heart. So I came here with very little expectation, just to look.
Yeah.
And of course, looking leads to loving, but there was Barkley, and it was definitely meant to be. They made it so easy to adopt him. The minute I told them which dog I was interested in, they went and brought him. It was a very busy day too.
Wow.
We had about a 5-hour wait where they take your name and then they call you when your number comes up, because it was a clear the shelter weekend that I did not know.
Wow. So you just showed up.
We showed up. It was actually this event a year ago. They said, you have to hurry. We're closing at 3. So we had to come back the next day.
That's so interesting. So this is like the adoption
This
birthday.
is the Kismet.
That's amazing. That's my old dog's name. It's Kismet.
Oh, how perfect.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So was your other dog an adopted dog?
No, they were not adopted. They were.
We'll edit that out. That's fine.
Yeah,
we'll just fix that.
We'll just pretend that it didn't happen.
Okay.
Yeah, they were 17 when I got. One was 17, one was 15.
Right. Exactly. Now, Kristen, you've got how many dogs?
2 dogs.
2 dogs, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And their ages?
They are Cap, the big old 100-pound plus golden retriever, is 14 years old, so he's just trying to live his life. And the poodle mix is 3 years old now. But Michael's right. It takes a while. After, Kismet was my baby. And so, it takes a while to love a dog again.
Yeah, there's no question about that. And those who love dogs, oh my goodness.
Get up here.
We need to get a picture of Barkley. That is one cute dog. The interview is over. I'm going to be jumping on that. That is a very, 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 very well behaved.
Yes.
Kissy face?
Kissy puppy.
Kissy puppy?
Yeah, no, that is.
Yes.
How does he get along with other dogs?
He loves other dogs, has a really good sense of which ones are okay and which ones are not. So he's a good boy with that. He's really good about that.
We've got lots of dogs strutting across the carpet.
Yeah.
Say now that the dog
He's definitely had his share of sniffs already.
is picking up.
When you do your banking with Mission Fed, you get great rates on auto and home loans. That's good for you, but something good also happens for a lot of other people. We're not for profit, so we put money back into the community to help lots of great nonprofits to keep San Diego strong. So you're not just getting something good, you're doing something good. Come to Mission Fed. It's banking that's good for all.
Brand amplification is the DNA of Cloudcast Media, and our code is the powerful blending of sound, voice, and storytelling to lift local brands and their communities. Whether it is our Brandcast, Schoolcast, or Causecast platforms, the unifying ethos is all about this community, the one you call home. If you dare to dream and want to explore the brand amplification of Cloudcast, a national leader in local podcasting and other Winfluence strategies, please visit us at cloudcast.us.
Very impressive. We're chatting with Michael Landau. He's a AVP at branch manager of Mission Fed Credit Union in Clairemont. I'm Drew Schlosberg. You're listening to a special edition of Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show. We're here at the 38th annual Furball in San Diego Humane Society. We're brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. For 6 decades, they just have been doing phenomenal things in the community. Michael's going to talk about some of those, whether it's food insecurity, whether it's literacy, whether it's arts, whether it's dogs, and humans that are doing wonderful things. Joined by my co-host, Kristen Fogel. She's the executive director of San Diego Writers, Inc., celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. Kristen?
Yeah, so why don't you speak to some of that?
Sure, I will. Mission Fed loves to partner with community partners that fit with our values as an association. As an institution, we pride ourselves on giving back to our communities in any way we can. The Humane Society is one of them. Last month we had our annual Backpack for Kids drive, which was amazing, and I'm proud to say my branch was one of we had top 3 branches, and the Clairemont community was one of the top communities in fundraising for that. Our members are very generous. $8 sent a child home with a backpack full of groceries, and it means a lot. It's just a great cause. So whether it's schools, whether it's animals, a few years ago we did the women's cause for heart disease. Mission Fed is real big in the community. We love to give back. Our staff, all of our employees, all volunteer. We're all encouraged to. It's just a great company to work for. Really proud to be there.
Well, you might remember, Kristen, I don't think you were in when we had Casey on, Castillo, and Doug Wright. Were you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they talked about the backpack program. Of course, Doug being the president and CEO of Mission Fed, relatively new to that position, but not new to Mission Fed. He was the CFO, and Casey, great job, president and CEO of the San Diego Food Bank in that area of it. So getting back to what you do at the Humane Society, have you did a tour of the facilities?
I have done a tour of the facilities kind of on my own as a consumer, not with Mission Fed, but I toured the facility the day that we were waiting to adopt Barkley.
Right.
It's an amazing, I've been back here for vet visits, the amount of things they do with the food drive for the pets. I love that they have food for people that need food for their animals.
Yeah.
That's right.
I love their low-cost vaccines. So there's no reason for the dogs not to get healthy. So if people can't afford vet and health care, this is the place to come.
Well, the adoption center, the behavior center, and everything that goes with this is just an absolutely amazing thing. And I really do encourage the guests, the ones who are listening to the show tonight, and the ones that we have on regularly with Gary Weitzman, who's a regular guest of ours, Michael. Come down and visit. Get a tour.
Absolutely.
It's really just phenomenally important in this area. So you got Barkley, okay? Barkley is a little over 1. It's a Chihuahua mix and so forth. Behaved just phenomenally well. I'm going to sit there and have my dog go ahead and say, you need to see this behavior. My dog is a 17-month-old Golden who is a beast. Very cute and very active.
Oh, I do want to give a shout out. I did sign up for training with Barkley from a company called Barkbusters. And Justin's his name, found out I was referred from one of my other members to Barkbusters. And Justin was amazing. Barkley basically has had 4 or 5 lessons. But it's a great program with lifetime dog training. But he and Justin hit it off and taught me how to train.
That's
so
great.
Really good. So this is what you're seeing.
Is your dog trained well?
Are you kidding me?
Okay, I guess that's a no. My dog went through 13 days and nights of training.
Oh.
Very good.
It was good for a while, yes?
It was good for a while,
Yeah.
then the wheels came off.
I think your time for a re-up.
Maybe up for a real re-up on it. Michael, you're a dog lover, okay?
Yes.
Now, obviously, with Barkley and this, talk about how important it is for people. Gary and I have mentioned this on our show before, and Kristen has jumped in as well, that make sure you are ready to have a dog.
Yes.
Okay? And that sounds so obvious, but a lot of people jump into it and it doesn't work out.
You have to really understand what a puppy is like.
Yes.
You have to understand they're going to chew your shoes. They're going to find anything that they can. You need to puppy-proof your home just like you would child-proof it. You also need to make sure that they have a space that they know that's theirs. A puppy and a dog need to have their boundaries. They need that comfort. Now, whether it's kennel, whether it's their own bed, their own space, they need to have that so they know where they're safe. The other thing is, you got to remember, it takes them about 2 to 3 months to settle down. When I first got Barkley home, we were still connecting with each other. It took about 3 to 4 weeks for us to really understand what was going on. And so you really got to be patient with them. And if it is a good fit, you'll know. And if not, it's okay if it's not. But don't give up.
I wanted to shout out something too while Gary was here also that he's brought up in the past is that you can take a pet home for a while. They will let you do that to make sure it's a good fit. Back in the day,
You didn't do that, yeah.
Your pet, good luck to you. But I think that's really unique and awesome that
You can foster,
really know
you
what
can...
a commitment it is that, you can take them home. If it's not a good fit, no harm, no foul, you can bring them back into society. So I think people should really know that.
Yeah.
I heard a great quote this morning that I was reading coming here today, and it said, you can't be responsible for a dog's past, but you can be responsible for his future.
That's a great quote.
And I think people need to understand that the dog, we don't know where they came from.
Yeah.
So you need to be patient with them, and you need to understand that they're going to trust you too. I don't know where Barkley came from. I know part of the story, but I don't know why the person that had him didn't keep him, but it was basically meant to be.
Yeah, that dog Kismet of mine, for the first, I would say, 2 years of her life, couldn't walk across marble floor, linoleum. She would throw up every time you took her somewhere in a car. You just got to
Really?
work with them.
You do.
There's no question about that. Michael Landau, thank you so much for
Thank
bringing
you.
up Barkley. Thank you, Mission
Barkley
Fed.
had the best time.
Oh, well,
Thank you.
for one, sponsoring our Spotlight show, and for all the millions of things that you're
Ready to
doing
go?
in the community. And, what we might have to do is, we do our shows at the headquarters. I'm not sure if you know that.
Yes, I did not know.
Would love to have you come in and bring in Barkley and do a special show with us.
That'd be great.
We do them on Fridays from 9, 10, 11, and sometimes go a little bit to 12. If you're interested, what do you think?
I'm very interested. You can coordinate with Courtney. She'll let me know when, and I know you know Courtney very well. And
Consider it a done deal. We're
All right.
going to look forward to having,
All right, sounds great.
Having this beautiful Barkley, and thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you very much. And thank you for including me.
Of course. I'm Drew Schlosberg, and you're
thank you.
listening to a special edition of
You ready to
Schlosberg
go?
Spotlight on the Community Show. We are here at the San Diego Furball at 38th Annual, doing a special edition brought to you by Mission Fed for 6 decades. Just doing a great job in our community, supporting things from security to literacy to the fine arts. We hope you enjoy it.
You've been listening to an episode of Drew Schlosberg's Spotlight on the Community Show. amplifying the voices of social impact organizations, entrepreneurs, local nonprofits, and other community champions who shape the culture, creativity, and connectivity of San Diego community. Brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, bringing good things to San Diego for over 60 years. Learn more about what is good for you and good for all by visiting www.missionfed.com.
Cloudcast Media.